Hi, I'm T.R. Edwards, principal at River Valley High School, and here we are again for another segment of Voice of the Valley. Before we get started today, once again, I'd like to thank our partners here at the University of Rio Grande. The University of Rio Grande, specifically Mike Thompson and Patrick back in the back here, helping us continuously get our message out and share with the community the things that we're doing at River Valley High School. Today, what we'll be talking about is one of our service organizations, which is the River Valley Leo Club. And the River Valley Leo Club is the high school version or the high school segment of the International Lions Club. So with me today, I have three guests. I have Jeri Howell. Jeri is a member of the Gallipolis Lions Club. I have Chloe Houck. Chloe is our River Valley High School Leo advisor. And also I have Ethan Cline, and this year Ethan is serving as the president of the River Valley High School Leo Club. So before we get started, once again, I do want to thank our District Superintendent Jude Myers and his continued support of encouraging us to get out and share with the community our message and things that are going on in our school. There's great things happening across the district and at River Valley High School. We appreciate his continued support, and most importantly, we want to thank the community, the River Valley High School community and our Guy County local community, and the support that you guys provide for us academically, athletically, and for extracurriculars. Really makes a difference to the lives of our students. So before we go any further, I'd like to let our guests introduce themselves and tell a little bit about themselves. So first I'll start with Jeri. If you want to start, tell us what brings you here to Voice of the Valley.
Okay, my name is Jeri Howell, and I'm a member of the Gallipolis Lions Club. I grew up in Northwest Ohio and went to school at Fremont Ross High School. Then I went to Miami University to get my undergraduate degree, and then I got my graduate degree, my master's in reading from Marshall University. I'm also currently the third vice president of our club, and I'm moved up from being membership chairman, which Ms. Houck is membership chairman now. And I'm very active in our club, and I'm going to talk a little bit later about what Lions Club is like, and also how we have a vested interest in the youth of our county.
Okay, and then Jeri, you brought out that you were not originally a member of Guy County, but you've been a longtime member of Guy County, and also a member of the Lions Club, and that hasn't been that long that you've been a member of Lions Club, but here in a little bit we'll dive into kind of what brought you into Lions Club and what attracted you to Lions Club. So Ms. Houck, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what brings you here today?
Yes, I'd love to. My name is Chloe Houck, and I was born and raised in Guy County, and I'm proud to be from Guy County. I graduated as a student of River Valley High School back in 2010. So very proud alumni as well for that. I received my education degree through Marshall University. I'm currently enrolled with them to continue my graduate degree as well. And I actually got involved with Leo Club when I became employed as a teacher with River Valley High School. This is my third year teaching, and it's also my third year being the advisor of Leo Club, and I've had an absolute blast with it. I enjoy working with my students. I enjoy seeing the difference that it makes with them, both socially, academically, and as well as leaders within our community, as well as our school. I'm also involved in the Lions Club, and I became a Lions Club member because of Leo Club. It was a great opportunity for me to springboard off of them and become involved, and it was better for our students for me to be involved with the Lions Club. And it has been one of the best decisions I've made. I love the difference that we are able to make in the community, and as Jeri mentioned earlier, I am the current membership chair with our Lions Club as well. So very happy to do those things.
Great. Well, thanks for joining us today. Glad that you can make it out here. And last, we have Ethan. Ethan Cline is the current River Valley High School Leo Club president, which he's serving for this year. And we'll let Ethan tell a little bit about himself and why he thinks it's important to be a Lion Club or Leo Club member.
My name is Ethan Cline, and I was born here in Guy County. I am starting my junior year at River Valley High School, and some clubs I'm involved in around the school is I'm in Beta Club, FCA, Leo Club, Student Council, and I'm in show choir. As Leo Club president, I just kind of run everything, I guess, like make sure it's running smoothly.
Yeah. So a lot of coordination. Whenever you're a president, there's a lot of this coordination and communication that you have to be in charge of. So here in a little bit, we'll dive into some of those things that you've been encouraging members to become involved in. Again, I want to stress upon the fact that it's been a great collaboration with our Lions Club, and Jeri can attest to this, and Chloe, with how great it's been, the progress of the club since we started the Leo Club at River Valley High School. Chloe's done a great job at getting students involved and really focusing on the community service. You know, Lions Club and Leo Club are both completely community service oriented. We want to pay back to our community, and she and Ethan are doing a great job with making that happen. So, talking about some of the service-oriented aspects of Lions Club, Ethan, can you tell us about why you originally wanted to join Leo Club?
I wanted to join Leo Club because I had a friend group in Leo Club, so they kind of got my attention by telling me about it. So that's basically why I wanted to join, and from there I noticed how involved it was around the school and the community, so I thought that was really cool.
Right. So it's been, you know, really an enjoyable social experience, and I think, you know, from the Leo Club level, and then I can attest from the Lions Club level, it's a social aspect too, but and we just enjoy one another and enjoy working and serving our community in that aspect. So, what are some of the things that have happened this year, Ethan, at River Valley High School?
Well, right now we've been thinking of stuff to do, like mostly kind of getting the schedule together.
Yeah,
but
the first of the year at a high school is very busy.
Yeah.
So everybody's trying to get things off and running, and there is a lot of just the beginning of the year just getting things laid out. So yeah, go ahead.
Our first thing coming up is the walkathon that we're holding on October 25th. That is for a donation type thing. It's for canned food and non-perishable items, and that'll be pledge based. So for every lap, there'll be like one can or one non-perishable food item. And all Leo Club members will be walking that.
So tell me a little bit more, before you go on, tell me a little bit more about that. Now that is, I know that the senior class of River Valley High School, they sponsor Trunk or Treat, right?
Yeah.
So not only will Leo Club be participating in Trunk or Treat, but this is occurring before Trunk or Treat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how if somebody would want to sponsor, you know, so many laps, who would they contact, or how would they get in contact with somebody of sponsoring the non-perishable items?
Well, they would contact us or Miss Houck here, and then from there, I guess they just come and they support us walking the laps.
Okay. All right. Great. So what other things we got going on?
We have the blood drive coming up, and that is November 19th of this year, and it will be from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have received like $200 scholarships for a certain amount of units reached, and for a unit, that is one person giving a donation of blood. But that is ran mostly by Leo Club members, and we are sponsored or like partnering with the Red Cross, American Red Cross.
Now I know a lot of times, you know, people talk about singles and doubles and things like that. Can you guys expand upon, you know, if they come in and they want to participate in our blood drive, like what is singles and doubles and things like that?
I can actually answer that, Mr. Edwards. When a person wants to donate blood, for one, if you would like to donate and participate with this, you are welcome to contact me at the school and get a hold of me. I can put you on our schedule, or you can actually go to the American Red Cross website and find donation sites, and our site is currently listed on that website if you would like to donate. But singles are for just any person that is eligible to donate. So any person, any blood type can donate a single donation. Doubles are for universal blood types, so your O blood types and your A negative and B negative blood types. So with that, you have to know what your blood type is going into a double donation before they can set you up with that. You have to have verification that that's your blood type, and you do have to have a higher iron level with those blood types as well, because it is a double unit. It does take more out of you, but it also allows us to receive more units, which then helps more people. So if you are interested, by all means contact us or get a hold of us through the American Red Cross, and we will be glad to sign you up for that. And just to bounce off what Ethan was saying, they do offer scholarships for units donated. So within a year, we have 2 blood drives. So this is our fall blood drive that Ethan is talking about, and we will have another one in the spring. And based on the units that we are able to acquire within the year, we receive a certain level of scholarship. So we've been very fortunate that the last 2 years we've received over 55 55 donations. Last year, I actually believe that we were at 63 units, which meant that we met that $250 scholarship, which went back to a Leo member in our club that was graduating. So that was a huge honor, and we're only hoping to further those donations this year. So,
and like we talked in last month's segment, last month's show, we talked about the habits of highly effective people, and that's definitely a win-win, as they would say in that, where our club is coming together and they're helping the American Red Cross collecting those blood donations, but also our students have the opportunity to receive that scholarship. So hopefully we're able to be successful at that again this year, and it'll be another win-win. So Ethan, I'll quit interrupting you this time, and I'll let you keep going and talking about some of the upcoming events, okay?
Okay, our next upcoming event too is we're helping with 2 carnivals. One's at the fairgrounds, and that'll be October 27th. And then our next one is at Southwestern
Elementary, yes.
Elementary, and that is November 3rd.
Okay.
And then at the school, we are gathering donations for a hurricane relief box type thing. So that'll help with victims from the hurricane that recently happened. And that's going on right now as we speak. In the Veterans Box, we will be doing that. We will be gathering like non-perishable items, magazines, stuff like that, to just kind of warm up the veterans' heart when they get it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And that is happening November, so next month.
Okay.
And right now we are trying to get a blessing box built for our school. So that'll have like food products, hygiene products, stuff like that in it to help out with the community.
Yeah. And that's a great partnership. Not only we have partnerships with the community, but a lot of our partnerships come within our school. And I know that working with our ag program, we featured our FFA on the show before. And Mr. Houck and Mr. Holcomb and the FFA members, they do a lot of work with a variety of our clubs, and Leo Club's one of those that they help. So that'll be great to see that blessing box put out front.
For our thing in December, like our
major fundraiser.
Major fundraiser. We are doing a vendor fair at the school,
and that'll be 12 to 4. We're hoping to have at least 20 vendors right in time for holiday season. So if you are out looking for unique presents to get your loved ones, or just out to do some holiday splurging for yourself, please come out and support us and support them. That's from 12 to 4 at River Valley High School. So that'll be a fun time as well.
Next up, we have our Valentine's Day dance at Arbors. We'll just be there kind of helping out with it, like setting up games, dancing with them, making snacks and such. And yeah, that's at Arbors. Next up after that is we're going to host the Lions Club meeting and dinner at River Valley, I believe. Right? Okay. And we're just kind of running that too, just making sure that they're eating, having a nice place to have a meeting and such. And then in April, we have the Special Olympics. That's another big thing we do with the community. And that's just us helping the students get in from one place to another, just kind of partnering with them.
Yeah, good partnership there, and Special Olympics. That's a fun day.
Yeah.
I know that there's a lot of participation. There are a lot of students that want to participate that day, and you actually work on the number of hours, the community service hours, as a way to see who can and can't participate in that day, because there is such a demand. So it's a great event and a great time for us to partner actually out here at the University of Rio Grande. So Ms. Houck, let's talk a little bit. Ethan was able to give us some of the school perspective. You had mentioned that you're a Lion and a Leo. So what benefits do you as an adult see that River Valley High School Leo Club brings to our community?
Okay, well, Mr. Edwards, first off, Leo Club stands for Leadership, Experience, and Opportunity, and I feel like that more than anything sums up exactly what Leo Club does for our students. It gives them opportunities to experience community service within the community and the greater part of our school. It gives them opportunity to be a leader. And several of our students, I'm very proud to say that we have a very wide variety of students that come into our club, and some of whom that maybe don't join other clubs or haven't put themselves out to do other clubs, and they've really prospered from that. It's really given them confidence and given them the drive to do other stuff within our school and other stuff within our community. And I also think that an important thing is that they get to work so closely with the Lions Club. I think that that is also one of our forefront goals, is that we want them to partner with our Lions Club, and we want them to see these adults that do so much good for our community. And I think that the Lions Club is Line. I will say that it's awesome for us to see the kids out and doing that as well.
So before we go into those partnerships and talk about some of the activities, let's talk with Jeri a little bit here and see what it is. What is the Lions Club, and what does it do in our community?
Well, the Lions Club originally was chartered in Chicago, Illinois in 1916. We've just had our 100th anniversary not too many years ago. And it's a non-political service group. It was founded by Melvin Jones, who was a businessman in Chicago, and he tried to get his business people in Chicago to become active in the community. And so that was one of the main goals, was to have fun and create a group that could get along and actually serve the community and do things for the community. That was their whole thrust to start with. And as of April 2015, we have 46,000 local clubs nationwide and more than 1.7 million members in 190 countries.
Wow.
So we're a far-reaching club. We go around the world. We have clubs, a lot of clubs, new clubs being chartered in Asia and the islands. We have our first international woman president, which was really kind of unheard of, and she is from Iceland, and she just took office this year. And so the goal was to unite the clubs with bonds of friendship and fellowship and mutual understanding, which you have to have between countries, and to encourage peace. So we focus on the blind and the visually impaired mostly to start with, because Helen Keller addressed our international convention right here in Cedar Point, Ohio, back in 1925, where she gave a very moving speech and asked the Lions Club to be her Knights of the Blind. And that's how we got that little nickname for our clubs.
Okay, okay.
And we have a strong commitment to hearing projects. We collect eyeglasses and hearing aids, used ones, and have them reconditioned, which we pay for, and then they're given to people who need them. We have a lot of other projects that we do also, which I could go into if you have time. We have a childhood blindness project, eye health program, a vision screening program, which is really big right now. We're really trying to get the children at younger ages to see that they have visual problems that we can help correct or send them to the right people. We do pay for eye exams with doctors, eye doctors, and we also provide glasses if someone is not able to afford them. Our local club does that, as well as internationally. We've had a focus on diabetes in the last 10 years, and we also help Habitat for Humanity, and Special Olympics is another one of our favorite projects. We also help with disaster relief, and I'm glad to see that the Leo Club at River Valley is doing all of these things. They have jumped right in and taken what our goals are and made them their goals too.
And that's what I talk about. You know, a lot of times we talk about growing our own, so to speak. And whenever we first approached Lions Club at River Valley High School, we approached Lions Club and said that we would like to develop an organization at our school level. It was really to grow our own lions, so to speak, grow our own young people that are going to contribute to the community and really serve the community and get that sense of community service early on and develop that passion. So I think it's been a great partnership so far.
And that's been a real goal of our club locally, to develop Leo Club. Your club was the first club that we chartered in Gallia County. Now we have 3, and that is we are the only club in the state of Ohio that have 3 Leo clubs.
That's fantastic.
That we have chartered. So we have a vested interest in the youth of our community and our county, and happy to help them become great leaders and want to stay here in our county and do things for others in our commitment to service. In fact, that's our motto, we serve.
Exactly. Exactly. So, you know, we've taken a look at River Valley High School Club, and we've taken a look at the Galpless Lions Club. So, Ms. Howell, can you talk to us a little bit about some of those mutual activities where we come together and partnerships within our community, and then also partnerships with the Lions Club?
Yeah, we do several activities, and I want to say that we try to participate with as many Lions Club events as possible. One event that we do as a school that Lions Club helps us with is we do an Easter egg hunt for the community, and how that works is we ask for egg donations, and together with the Galpless Lions Club and Vin Baptist Church, we last year raised 5,000 eggs plus. I know it was probably more than that because
there were eggs everywhere.
Eggs were everywhere.
And candy,
my room never recovered. But we had at least 5,000 eggs. Vin Baptist Church helped by helping us get food donations, and Galpless Lions Club came out and had a water stand that they had, and basically we had free egg hunts, free food, free giveaway items, and that was all for our local community, and that was a beautiful, harmonious event between multiple organizations.
Vin Baptist Church was a great partner in that as well.
Yes, yes. Yeah. Vin Baptist Church, as well as the local fire department, the Springfield Fire Department came out and helped with that as well. They had a fire truck there, and the kids absolutely loved it. So that was just one example of several community organizations. But with the Lions Club, the few of many projects that we do that are particularly noteworthy is every year the Galpless Lions Club does a Christmas party for children in need within our community, and they're from each school within the county. And how that works is the Sheriff's Department does a boot drive, which many of you have probably seen outside of Walmart. And from that boot drive, we go and purchase various presents for these children. And it's Galpless Lions Club members, it's the Sheriff's Department, it's our Leo clubs. And we all go and fill all of Walmart and with shopping carts full of stuff for these children. We also wrap the presents. We have a night that we wrap them. And then we have this giant party for these children and their families. And it is just the most humbling experience and so much fun for our kids, and definitely one that the kids look forward to every year doing with the Lions Club for sure. Another one that we do is we always do a yearly bike trail cleanup. So the bike trail out by Thomas Stewart Center, the Leo Club and the Lions Club will get together, and we will walk that trail and clean it up as best as we can. And that's another one that we look forward to. But there are so many other projects that we work with, and like I said, those are just a few of the many that we look forward to every year with them. So,
great. Well, one of the things, you know, we talked about the local level and the district level and state level. You had the opportunity to take some of our students to a district Leo Day.
yes.
Can you talk a little bit about some of those things, both at the district and state level?
Yes. Every year we have a district convention, and there's a Leo Day at that convention. And for those of you that are not as familiar with Lions Club, and I'm sure Jeri can expand on this more if we have time, there is a district convention every year, and we will take as many Leo Club members as we can and are willing to go to that, which they're usually all excited to go. And we've done that for 2 years now. They also this last year had just a Leo Day that was sponsored in Pickerington, and we took about 20 kids to that, I want to say. And basically it gives our kids an opportunity not only to interact with some of the higher level Lions Club members within the state, but also opportunities to interact with other Leo clubs. And something that Lions Club and Leo Club are all about is collaboration. We want to get involved with other people and share those ideas and see how can we improve our club. It's all about working and building off of one another. We also had the USA-Canada Forum, which was this year as well. We just took 3 students to that, and there were 65 Leos total for that day. And I know that Jeri mentioned our international president, and one of our members, Jayla Sargent, was lucky enough to be one of the 2 chosen members to eat with our international president at that day. So it was very exciting, very fun for them, and very inspiring, I think, for them as future leaders and future club members.
Now,
So-
you mentioned about Jayla. Jayla has a role in our club and kind of tied to the Lions Club. Can you talk about Jayla's role?
Yes, Jayla is a 4-year member of our Leo Club, and she has been very active in the past few years. And this year she's acting as our liaison. So how she operates is she attends our Lions Club meetings and basically has that constant interaction of, this is what we're doing, how can we help you, what do you need from us? And she's very excited and very integrated with the Lions Club, and we're very fortunate for that. And she is one of our members I know is very excited to one day be a Lion herself, and that's just training and experience for her to go into that. So,
and I know as a Lions Club member myself, my wife and I are both Lions Club members as well, and it's very energizing, I would say, to the Lions Club members to see the youth of our community and the schools come in and talk and participate and share with some of the activities they're doing. It really gets them excited, I think.
Yes, and we're very willing to back any kind of project that any of the students have or bring to our attention. We help a lot of different things in the community, like, for example, the Madrigals going to New York, or Jayla's project to start the Blessing Box or the walk for the homeless that they're doing at Halloween. I mean, all you have to do is bring it to our attention, and we are more than willing to help the youth. We do a lot of activities with them. They help us with a lot of ours. The pancake dinner, the golf tournament. There's many things that they help us with that we really appreciate their help.
Right, and I know early fall we have the pancake dinner in at town, and that's in conjunction with the car show, and it's been fun to watch the Leos interact with one another, and not just with one particular school.
Right.
Leos from all 3 schools are great about working with one another to serve our community.
And
so
they
that's
help,
been great to see.
They help with the barbecue that the community puts on, or the Visitors Bureau, and also with the Hoops Project. We've done a lot with that too.
Right.
So I could go on and on of the projects that we do. But
well, one last question before we wrap up here. If someone in our viewing audience would want to, either in our community or in their community, because we are broadcast to several other places, and they wanted to become a member of a Lions Club, how would they do that, Jeri?
Well, first of all, they would probably need to contact the membership chairman, but otherwise anybody in the Lions Club, and they would invite them to a couple of the meetings to see how we work and what we do, and then they can fill out an application and join. And we're glad to have couples too, because that makes them even more excited about having their spouse or husband with them to participate in activities. And we also take members in college, like if they're 18 and want to join, they can join also. So there's many opportunities. I would just, first of all, contact someone in the Lions Club, and there's Lions Club members everywhere.
Great. Well, again, I am T.R. Edwards. I'm principal at River Valley High School, and it's been great today to talk about the events of our Leo Club, River Valley High School Leo Club, and the collaboration we have with the Gallipolis Lions Club. Thank you for joining us here today, and until next time, this is Voice of the Valley.